You know, my buddy, Gene, asked me how long I thought it would take for me to do at least one video of this. Apparently, it didn't take long. Hey everybody, and welcome to Umamusume Pretty Derby. This is a gacha game that is based on many Japanese racehorses that are turned into anime girls. I have played the Party Dash version of this, which is a little mini-game type thing using the same characters. I have not shown on the channel any of the regular game. I am going to do one run today and see how we do. And hopefully somehow make it entertaining, because that's the whole reason I haven't done this. Let me log in and see what awaits us. And yes, I'm playing the PC version. Grab my login bonus. As you can see, not very many carrots. I've been doing a lot. Hi, Rice Shower. Alright, so we're going to be doing a career mode today. I want to make sure everything else is already cleared up. Potential levels. Are any of you not using the blue shoes? You're not. I'm saving blue shoes because I'm working on getting her fully maxed. I just need blue shoes. Also, to anyone watching this, there's my trainer card. Feel free. I don't mind either way. Also, I just realized how close I am. Which one would be best to raise for that? Hold on. I gotta remember my actual team. There we go. I could do a Super Creek run. Super Creek, Grass Wonder, Daiwa, Scarlet. Let's do a Daiwa Scarlet run. Rice Shower's my favorite, but we'll do one. We're gonna do the Unity Cup. Where are you at? I normally just auto-select, let it select what it gets, so we're getting Meisho Dodo, Rudolph, and I'm guessing these are the guests. Yeah. I was about to say, that's not mine. Okay. Seems like we're doing pretty good here. And let's see what it recommends for the cards. We're keeping Kita-san. Of course, we're getting the Scenario Link card, which I don't own. A Haru one that is the only level 50 card I own. And I'm pretty happy with this. We got a good amount of speeds. So we'll be mainly focusing on those. I normally focus on Kita-san mainly, but seems like we're going to be pretty good in here. Let's start. It's finally here, folks. The long-awaited Unity Cup. The Unity Cup is a competition that runs concurrently with the Twinkle series. Team Showdown, organized by Tracen Academy, will test not only each individual's abilities, but their strength as a team. However, this isn't just a normal competition. We need to save the Academy from certain doom. My gosh, does that mean we're heroes? I don't know if I can do this. You'll have us with you, so of course you can. We just gotta pull our strengths together and come out on top. Huh? Sure would be nice if that's all it takes to win. Yeah, seriously. Do you really think you can really topple my team? An epic team showdown is about to begin. Welcome to the Unity Cup. We're not going to use quick mode. Countless Umamusume come to the Three Goddesses statue to carry on the dreams of the legends past, or to entrust their own to those yet to come. Today, those legacies spark inspiration to yet another new runner. What inspiration are we gonna get? Speed by 21, guts by 12, wit by 68, sprint aptitude went up, long aptitude went up, late surge for aptitude went up, gain 2 hint levels for I Never Goof Up, gain 2 hint levels for Behold Thy Might, Emperor's Divine Might, and we have 11 turns to reach the goal. This is our debut. As of today, I will be starting on the Twinkle series with Daiwa Scarlet. I can barely contain my excitement as I go to tell her the good news. I've collected everyone's assignment. They're on your desk. Oh, thank you. Sorry for the trouble. I'm sure you must be busy, what with your debut coming up soon. No, it's my pleasure. Please let me know if you need help with anything else. Oh, check out the model student. Want to take my class shift while you're at it? With pleasure. I mean, excuse me. Give me a break, vodka. Look at that scowl. So much for your goody two-shoes act. Yeah. How about you drop the delinquent act yourself? You want more time to train, don't you? What? No, I don't. Oh, vodka, great timing. I have something I need to talk to you about. Serves you right. Now you're gonna get a lecture. Well, I suppose that's true in a sense. Well, have you given some thought to what we discussed? You mean about the interview? I don't know. It's kinda a great opportunity, right? Enter the Rising Star, our #1 up-and-comer. They already reached out to you, right? Yeah. Now I really don't want to do it. I haven't even debuted yet. I don't want to look like a poser. Now just wait a... Really? That vodka, I swear. She could have at least heard me out. A #1 up-and-comer. Not me, but her. You seem down. No, that's not. Trainer, why are you here? I just thought I'd drop by. Don't give me that, idiot. I heard somebody shouting just now. Was that you, Scarlet? Of course not. It must have been someone else. Come on, trainer. Let's be on our way. Seriously, I almost lost my reputation as a model student because of you. My bad. Do you think that'll cut it? You just need to apologize properly. So, since you came all this way to find me, I guess it's finally happening, right? My debut? That's correct. I see. We'll both need to work hard from here on out. No slacking off, not even for a second. The #1 spot is mine, and I won't let anyone take it from me. And as for you, I hope you know what you're doing. You're my trainer, after all. I don't. I'll make you the #1 Umamusume. I wouldn't settle for anything less. Alright, trainer. Let's show the world who the real #1 is. Who cares about landing interviews? Who cares about being a rising star? I'm the best racer of them all, and I'm going to prove it. With that, my journey to make Daiwa Scarlet the #1 Umamusume begins. Skill points went up by 120. When I arrive at work in the morning, ready to start the day, Tazuna Hayakawa, the director's secretary, approaches me. Good morning, trainer. It's time to start working with your trainee, isn't it? I feel like there should be a question mark here. Together, you'll strengthen your bodies and minds as well as forge an inseparable bond. I'm certain you'll have the most fruitful time together. If you're able to achieve consistent results, you may even earn a G1 title, a very pinnacle of racing. I'll do my best. I'm sure you will. Keep in mind that runner's first 3 years in the Twinkle series are the most crucial. If your trainee hasn't achieved a satisfactory record 3 years after her debut, I'm afraid her contract with you may be cancelled. That makes these 3 years a critical period for her. Please work together and find a way to make it through. Yes, ma'am. First things first, you'd probably start training for the upcoming Make debut. Well then, off you go. Finally to the menu of it. Alright. So, we have a lot of different options here. We have rest, training, skills, infirmary, recreation, and races. As you'll notice, infirmary and races are currently grayed out. That is because we haven't debuted yet, so we can't do any extra races. And the infirmary is only for getting rid of negative stats. We're going to start off normally by training. This is her energy bar up here, so we don't need to worry about resting just yet. Calm down, Daiwa. And we'll go look through. Each of these shows different of our friends who we have set as support cards. Raising this will allow us to get better boosts whenever we train with them in their respective stats. For example, Tokai Teo and Kita-san Black here are for speed, while El Condor Pasa here is for power. We have another one for speed over here. This is a special week. She's got a little boot here, which means she does for speed. And it looks like that's everyone that's out and about right now. We do have one more that should be able to show up every now and then, but she's currently not here. But since we have 3 here, it makes more sense just to go right on. Energy went down by 17. Friendship with Tokai Teo went up by 7. Kita-san Black by 7. El Corn de Pasta by 7. I will not be reading these out every single time, but I will be explaining things for the first little bit. I also won't be reading everything involving everything in the game because this will take, like, days. After training, Daiwa Scarlet talks with Tokai Teo. Seems that Daiwa Scarlet has gained something. Gained 3 hint levels for Nimble Navigator. Friendship with Tokai Teo went up by 5. It all starts from a random conversation one evening. The Unity Cup returns. What? The Unity Cup? Yep, team competition that used to be held in Tracing Academy, separate from the Twinkle series. It was only an unofficial thing, so it didn't actually affect anyone's track records. But it was such a thrilling event, all those racers working together to overcome trials and tribulations in the name of season victory. All that excitement while running alongside friends? It all sounds fabulous. Seems like a rip-roaring good time, which is why I've come to ask you about it, Director. The Unity Cup. It's been a good while since I've heard mention of it. I believe it fell out of favor since it used to be held at the same time as the Twinkle series. Hence, few chose to enter. However, team races have an appeal all on their own, and they often pushed racers to achieve new heights, in the Twinkle series also. But most importantly, I admire your enthusiasm for new challenges. In short, I approve. And so, the very next day, and he waddled away. Testing, testing. Apologize for interrupting your lunch hour. I have an announcement for all students and trainers. As of today, the Unity Cup returns. What's the Unity Cup? Do you know anything about it, Rice? I feel like I heard about it in class, but I can't remember. What is the Unity Cup, you may ask? 'Tis a competition established long ago in Tracing Academy, which student formed teams to compete against one another. Participants compete in 5 different categories and races: sprint, mile, medium, long, and dirt, until a single team emerges victorious. But note that participating in the Unity Cup doesn't automatically qualify the team members to run in the Twinkle series. Your first and foremost goal should be to perform well in the Twinkle series on your own. Do not forget this. However, this competition will offer you an experience that cannot cultivate in individual races, and will help facilitate your growth as runners. Work as one with your team members, unite your hearts, and celebrate your potential of youth. I have nothing but great expectations for your growth as I hereby reinstate the Unity Cup. Now then, trainers, assemble your teams. I expect you all to do your very best. That is all. Time to get a training and a racing with my friends. Almost ripped out the freaking southern accent from me. A wave of surprise rippers through the student body as this sudden and unexpected announcement. A team showdown. Turning up the game a little bit. This is a start in development, but it's always good to provide our athletes with the opportunity to experience new things. Alright, time to put together an unbeatable team. Little more. There we go. I was just getting excited for the event when... Final note, I forgot to mention that I've been assigned to work placement in America that will last several years. As I will be busy with constant travel, I'll be unable to watch over you all in this endeavor. However, rest assured, to ensure that my absence does not negatively impact your efforts, I have appointed an executive member of the URA to act as a temporary director to oversee the Unity Cup. She's a highly capable trainer, and I'm sure her genuine love for Umamusume athletes will make her an excellent... Excuse me, Director, but time is running a bit short. Is it already time? Be good, you all. I shall be taking off now. And bye. Rest is in your heads. Do your best out there, everyone. Vroom, 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 vroom. And so, Director Akikawa takes off into the sky with her private helicopter. It's with this chaotic announcement and departure that the Unity Cup is reinstated. A sense of excitement lingers in the air, but unbeknownst to the students and the staff of Tracing Academy, dark clouds are gathering on the horizon. Alright, well, that was interesting. Let's go ahead and check out what we got here. I didn't mention these right here. Each one raises different stats. So for example, speed will raise your speed and your power a little bit. Stamina handles stamina and guts. Power is both power and stamina. Guts handles speed, power, and guts. It gives the most to the one you're training, but it does give a little bit to the other ones. And then we have wits down here, which also handles speed. Unlike every single other one here, it also gains energy instead of losing it. So if you're low on energy and you feel like having something to do anyway, you can train up your wit just a little bit and it'll still handle a little bit on the speed category. But I'm not seeing Keith. Also, Haru's here. Haru handles guts. You can match up these by which one's down here. Let's go for the exclamation point. Energy recovered by 5. After training, Daiwa Scarlet talks to Tokai Teo. Seems that Daiwa Scarlet has gained something. Got a soft step. Friendship with Tokai Teo went up by 5. Teo's a speed stat, so we're going to want to get a lot of her anyway. One day, sometime after Director Akikawa took off for America. Hello! I was hoping to explain the details of the Unity Cup if you're free. Yes, of course, go ahead. First, allow me to briefly explain what the Unity Cup is. We will not be doing the giant tutorial thing here. As Director Akikawa mentioned the other day, it is a team-based competition held within the Academy. It consists of a series of matches held biannually in late June and December. The first match will be December of this year. In each match, team will compete in 5 categories of races: sprint, mile, medium, long, and dirt, and must win 3 of them to claim victory, basically best 3 out of 5. Initially, preseason matches will be held and the team will be assigned rankings based off the results. Once all preseason matches have finished, it is time for the finals. The outcome of this match will determine the Unity Cup's overall winner. For now, you should focus on doing well in the preseason matches so you can tackle the finals in the most advantageous position. Got it. Before that, you'll need to assemble a team. I recommend you try reaching out to Umamusume, who have previously supported you in your training. You can continue to recruit members all throughout the preseason period, so there's no need to feel rushed. And if your team does well in the preseason matches, athletes might even begin approaching you to join. Do your best to create a wonderful team and show us what you can do. Thank you. Oh, and there's one last important thing you should know. When you register for the Unity Cup, you'll need to choose a team name. It's just for the use of the Academy competition, so it won't be relevant to your trainee's career in the Twinkle series. But a good name can help boost your team's morale, so try to consider it carefully. That's all for me today. I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. After Daiwa Scarlet's training season, I invited Umamusume, who trained with her, to join our team. It's a yes! Our team is growing even bigger. And that was the easiest way to get a bunch of them. So we got Haru, Tokai Teo, Special Week, Kita-san Black, and El Condor Pasa. I didn't need to do that. Apparently it was going to tell it all for me. Thank you. Hello! I'm currently giving a rundown of the Unity Cup to those who want to learn about it. You want to have an explanation too? No, thank you. Okay, I wish you the best of luck. I'll be cheering you on. I'll be putting more energy in there. I'm not going to read this. And get up on stage as much as possible. Okay. Tokai Teo has an exclamation point. Now we have a new thing to worry about. These little things right here are going to be training up each of our members on our team for the Unity Cup. This little fire here also, whenever it gets full, will allow us to get extra buffs whenever we're going to be training. I normally try to, from here on out, try and aim for whichever one has the most of these, or if none of them do, I go for Kita-san. Because Kita-san's going to be handy for the speed. However, yeah, we're going to go for Kita-san. We're going to go for it. Energy went back to 20, friendship went up, and Kita-san's stats went up. Team Guts rank went up. Taiki Shuttle hears our team achievements and asks if she can join. Taiki Shuttle has joined the team. We have gained Taiki Shuttle, Rice Shower, and Matekane Fuki Kititaru. God, your name's a mouthful. And our team has just gotten massive. Ooh, that's 2 speeds there. So as you can see, these do not have an icon on them, meaning that they do not determine a specific stat and will just buff whichever one you're currently on. I really would prefer to go for the 2 speeds. But I have bias. I want to raise Rice Showers. Friendship with Orogo Condor Pasa, Kita-san Black, and all participating team members went up. It's been a few days since Director Akikawa left, one day after I've sent out Daiwa Scarlet to do some endurance running. I spot a woman I've never seen before watching the Umamusume training. Hello, can I help you? You're the trainer of that girl who just took off running around the grounds, aren't you? I've been watching your training session. I understand this is rather impolite to say upon our first meeting, but you're horribly lax. Eh? You permit her to do too much solo training, overlook her tardiness, and allow her to chit-chat idly with others during her breaks. Oh, your expression suggests that you don't agree with my observations. And can you tell me how much she's sleeping on the daily? And what of the quantity of her sleep is? Or what the quality of her sleep is? And are you checking in on her every day? Don't even ask me those questions. I don't sleep properly. No. Lack of decent sleep not only worsens a runner's performance, but also invites accidents. It is imperative to be aware of her sleeping habits. Right. Sorry. I understand this academy values its students' independence. However, this way of thinking is irresponsible. She directs gaze toward a mountain in the distance. See that cedar-covered mountain? Popular with hikers during the climbing season. You'll find magnificent trees that rustle in the wind, birds that sing wholeheartedly, and mulch that softly welcomes your feet. But like most mountains in this country, it is only that way due to external care and management. Without any sort of outside interference, the forest descends into decay. The sun doesn't reach the floor and the grass dies. The ground becomes a graveyard of dead trees and rotting leaves. Such unkempt mountains are more prone to landslides and floods. This is why management is so important. You may feel like a kind and generous mentor, watching passively over your students, but all you're doing is leaving their potential to rot. As she speaks, the woman's gaze grows fierce. The heavy atmosphere is beginning to feel overwhelming, but just then... There you are. I was looking for you, Miss Kashimoto. My apologies. I merely wish to observe a typical training session. Oh, trainer. I see you've already met Director Akikawa's temporary replacement. My name is Riko Kashimoto. I have been tasked with managing the academy during the tenure. I look forward to working with you. Riko Kashimoto will now appear in training. We've been gathering members and the team is really starting to take shape. One day, notice Rice Shower looking at me as if she wants to say something. What's up? Oh, well, I thought of something this morning. And... Actually, forget it. Rice Shower runs out of my office before I can stop her. One day as I'm rounding a corner... Oh, no, look out! I'm sorry, I was such a huge rush that I... Alright, sorry, I made a promise, so I'll be... Promise? Yes. I completely forgot that I promised to race with my friends, so I'm rushing over there now. These will show you what different buffs you can get during random support card events. You can either gain friendship and an extra level and extra tank, or friendship and an extra set in guts. I want to go for the extra thing and for the extra skill. Yeah, that's a good point. If I give it my all now, oh, then you should probably save that energy for the race. Yeah, that's a good point. If I give it my all out, I'll be out of energy when it's time for the real race with my friend. Alrighty, I'll just jog slowly in the hallway to recover my strength. Thanks for the advice. Eureka! I got an idea. This could be useful for Daiwa Scarlet's training. We have done 2 turns! And it's been almost half an hour. This continued Daiwa Scarlet's growth. Gain 1 hit level for the extra tank. Friendship with special week went up by 5. Alright. Let's see here what we got. Oh, that's a lot of training there. Yeah, we're definitely taking that. Energy went down by 21. Unity training. Gained 1 hit level of extra tank. All that stuff. Speed, power, skill points. Speed is to F. That's not what Tracing Academy is all about! Hey, inside voice, but yes, I agree. It's the day after Miss Kashimoto took up her role as a substitute director, and the gymnasium is full of displeased students booing. An hour ago, an assembly was held to welcome her to the academy. Now, a word from our new temporary director, Miss Kashimoto. Greetings, students. My name is Riko Kashimoto, and I was appointed to be the academy just yesterday. I will be taking over Director Akikawa's duties for the time being. I look forward to getting to know you all. Though I must say, my first impression when I arrived was that you are all incredibly undisciplined. What? I've witnessed an over-reliance on solo training, excessive tardiness, and gossip during breaks. There are even trainers who are unaware of their own students' sleeping habits, indicating a disconnection in their relationship. This is not so much as the student's fault, but that of the trainer's negligence. Above all, this environment was fostered by Director Akikawa's leniency. As such, I have devised a new training program. Based on thorough management, I call it Operation Oversight. I will begin by overseeing your training schedules and meals, and eventually move on to managing every aspect of your private lives. These measures will serve not only to increase your capabilities, but lower the risk of injuries. What's she saying, Rice? Well, I guess we won't be able to snack on ice cream at night anymore, I think? What? Why? I will also be suspending the Unity Cup, which I hear has been recently reinstated. No way, what's she talking about? You're all in a stage of life where your emotions are volatile, and placing you into teams may cause you to make illogical and emotional decisions. As a preventative measure to avoid any team-related tomfoolery, it seems prudent to cancel such team-oriented programs. It's not like we'll lose our mind if we get into teams, plus having teammates to support us will... A thought experiment, then. Let's say a particular team engages in excessive amount of supplementary training. They have no ill intentions and only want to work hard as a team in order to claim victory. However, one of them pushes herself too hard and injures herself to the point of being unable to run. Had she been on her own, she might have realized her limits. Because she got carried away by loyalty to her team, she overworked herself. If that isn't rash behavior, then what is? Well, I mean... For the sake of preventing such tragedies, I am banning all team events and will manage your well-being as thoroughly as possible. I rest my point. The room falls silent in the face of Miss Kashimoto's absolute decree. Operation Oversight will be implemented as soon as possible. Be prepared for future changes. This is your only warning. The assembly began with such optimism, but ends in chaos. And so, the countdown to the implementation of Miss Kashimoto's totalitarian management system begins.